Hey folks, Rick Mathis, owner and clinic director of Align Pain Solutions. And today we're going to show you 3 exercises for plantar fasciitis. Now that can happen for a few different reasons, but one of the dominant ones we see with the clients who come into our clinic is that the rest of the body is not doing its job to put the foot in the position it is supposed to be in as it interacts with the ground. So now when the client is walking, that's creating friction in the muscles and tissue on the bottom of the foot, and that tissue starts to become tight, weak, and inflamed. And when that happens, pain. These exercises are designed to mobilize that tissue and remind the body of the position the foot is supposed to be in when it interacts with the ground. Now, before we begin, a few ground rules. First, this video is not intended to be medical advice. So it's always a great idea to check with a medical professional to ensure that you don't have an issue that requires medical attention. Second, pay special attention to the form that we show on this video. Small deviations in form can yield big differences in results. And third, if any exercise causes pain, skip it and move on to the next one. We're now going to do plantar fascia stretch. So sit on a chair, the front half of the chair, get your feet 6 inches apart, pointing straight. Now, Katie is going to cross one ankle over the other knee, and she's going to dig a finger in between each toe. If you have plantar fasciitis, this is not going to be comfortable, but it is going to be really effective. Get those fingers as deep between the toes as you possibly can. Once you're in position, now relax the foot and ankle completely, and you're going to take the foot through big circles, big range of motion, as big as you can. But remember, we want the foot relaxed. You're going to do 20 circles in one direction, and then you're going to switch and do 20 in the other direction. Notice how Katie is not just moving the foot and ankle, but the toes are moving with it too. She's taking the whole foot complex through a full range of motion. Then after 20 both directions, you're going to do 20 flexes and points. Flexes and points. You're going to finish that sequence on one foot and then you'll switch to the other. That is plantar fascia stretch. Now we're going to show you supine calf and hamstring stretch. There's 2 positions per leg. You're going to need a strap or a belt that you can use for this. Start by lying on your back with your feet on the floor, knees bent. Now, loop the strap around the ball of the foot. Straighten that leg out, and I want the thighs parallel to each other. Now, flex the foot back towards your knee and pull down on that strap, and you're going to feel a stretch through your calf muscle. You're going to hold that for 1 minute. After 1 minute, you're then going to move the strap down so it's just above the heel. Go back into the position you were just in. Lock that knee out, but you don't have to flex the foot back here. Now, keeping the knee straight, pull that leg back towards your shoulder as far as you can. Hold that for 1 minute, and then after a minute, switch legs and repeat. This is supine calf and hamstring stretch. Now we're going to show you an exercise called Hero's Pose with toes curled under. Kneel on the floor with your knees hip-width apart and your feet coming out behind you straight. Now, curl your toes underneath you, and you're going to sit back on your heels, keeping your shoulders over your hips. Now, if that is too intense on your knees, if your knees don't want to bend that much, you can put a pillow or a bolster between your heels and your hips and sit back down on that. Again, you want to keep your torso vertical, keep your shoulders over your hips. You're going to feel a big stretch in the bottom of your feet. You're going to hold this for 1 minute. This is Hero's Pose with toes curled under. Okay, we're done. We hope these exercises helped you. If they did, congratulations. We're really glad that you're feeling better. We invite you to subscribe to our channel, and please press the like button below and leave us a comment. We would genuinely love to hear from you. If the exercises didn't help you, don't despair. There's still hope. What that likely means is you simply have pain for reasons other than what these exercises were designed to address. We invite you to reach out to us using the contact information that follows so we can partner with you and create an action plan to get you out of pain and get you back to your life. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.